Yeah, this is the culmination of dreams coming true. This is the race.
So the minute we pulled up to Jack, we knew we were just going to be waiting for a little bit here.
And we just sat there, and that ended up costing us the race, but
it's hammers. You don't know what's coming. We were running such a great race.
The first desert lap was just a dust bowl. Otherwise, we were finding other lines just to get around people, but we were eating dust the whole time.
You're on course, just keep going straight. Okay.
So when we had visibility, it was hammered down and we got the car going.
We're heading straight over it, and the trail turns to the right. I think we had some right steering input. The wheel got caught up in the bottom, and there was so much weight on the back that it just literally came up, rolled on its side, and then
Come on in here.
Lord, just thank you. You know, Scotty and I have had lots of talks, and just I really feel that you put us together, Lord. And Lord, I just pray that we have a competitive spirit today. Lord, I pray that we are honoring you in all we say and do. And yeah, just blessed that we can be here together. I know it's tough.
It's a delight to come out and spend that time with you guys. It was challenging, there's lots of ups and downs, and it was hard. We're gonna try to be there to support you guys today, and you guys just do the best you can. And please make sure when you're out there, you're having fun.
We just got together, had a team meeting and a team prayer, and I just wanted to let the team know how impressed I am with their abilities and willingness and tenacity. You know, we had a lot of new race car. It's new race car blues. That happens, and we're a new race team. So, yeah, just pulled them all together, and just wanted to pass along our appreciation.
feeling pretty good. I think the cars are prepped good. We've done lots of testing, and we're ready. Just got to try and manage the car and not break things, and try not to necessarily, it sounds funny, but not race the whole time, and just keep calm. And it's a bit of preserving the car, not just full out racing the whole time. So
This is what I signed up to do. I'm here for the hard work. I'm here to put the time in. And yeah, I hope to make the team proud with what we can accomplish today.
Go, 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 go. All right, Josh, you got this, man. You got this. Nice start.
First lap was awesome. We were picking off cars. Again, with the D and F in qualifying, it was a lot of fun catching up spaces. The rest of the desert loop was like, just like the desert race, but backwards. It was extremely dusty though. Like there is no wind out there. No wind. So we've been eating dust. You can tell by the look of the car. It is extremely dusty. And I know tonight's gonna be the exact same thing as we're bringing this thing back into Hammertown.
Come to the right, come to the right. Yeah, straight, straight. Good job. Oh, that's okay, that's okay. Yeah, you good, good, good. Come to the, straighten the wheel. Good job. Hey, straight up this hill. Then we come through this one. Keep going straight. Now we're going to go to the right on this one here. Follow Jeff. Granola bar. Granola bar. You want to eat it right now? Yeah, one. Okay, we got to go. You good? Yep. Yep.
Everything felt good until I noticed we winched up a pinch point when we caught the 80 car, and then my rear end just was crab walking, so Dave hopped out, confirmed the rear toe link.
My rear end feels like it's... I was just going to say that. Something feels weird again.
Again, limped it back, we strapped it, we drove it, we did everything we had to do, got it back to remote pit. And now the boys are putting a new one on. I fully expect we're back out on course in the next 5-10 minutes and start picking away the big rock trails, one at a time.
I got low. Go low, we don't need long. Yeah. Good call, Scotty. Straight down to the right. Where are we going? Where are we ending up? So we're going to go up through the bush and then up to the left. Clean, Josh.
Hey, we see number 80.
Welcome to the parking lot. Send it here. Well, here comes the spectators to watch me run around. There. Okay, so we want to go straight off this. So jump tight to this side, tight to my side. Down to me. Scotty, it was already going. You okay? Yeah, I'm okay. Are you okay, Scotty? You loosen off first or just dump the buckle? I just dumped the buckle. Sorry, Scotty. That's okay, Martin. Don't worry. Can you open your door? Yeah, I'm out.
We just missed a crevice. I put a left tire down into a big deep crevice and it went over on its side and I thought that's it, and it just kept going right to its roof. When we were upside down, we lost so much oil that we had no oil to continue running.
Pulled the dipstick on the oil, and there was none on the dipstick. It had all poured out while the car was upside down. So,
in hindsight, we both look at each other and say, "Hey, I guess we're going to carry some oil in our race car from now on."
You know, we're going to get to a good spot, and then we'll just stop for the day. That was ultimately the end of our day today.
Good luck, guys. Martin's out of the race. Over.
Looks like we got quite the traffic jam up here.
Yes, sir.
It's a parking lot. Doesn't matter, we just gotta finish, Josh.
Yes, sir.
Coming into Jack after feeling so good and to see it was just a parking lot and I would spend 3+ hours of my day there, yeah, you knew that it felt like the race was over and we were only at lunchtime. So, you know, the Canadian me was too kind and I was waiting my turn in line, and thankfully the right line on Jack going up got free and we got through, and it was a big victory for the pair of us at that point. You know, we were super excited to get back on the course and get going. The hard part leaving Jack is that due to the amount of time we had to wait there, we were, I think it was 45 minutes or 50 minutes away from the cutoff. And knowing where we were in the track, it was just it was at least an hour and a half to 2 hours of rock trails ahead of us without a winch. It was at that point we kind of came to the top of Jack Ridge, I believe it's called.
Uh-oh. What are all these guys doing? We got another traffic jam here.
We saw a group of guys sitting there. They all had similar issues, broken axles, broken winches, and we parked up there, hung out with them for a little bit, met some friends, and you know, that's Hammertown. Unfortunate, but yeah, I guess that's racing.
Yeah, a little disappointed, but you know what? We were giggling and laughing, and so emotionally, I went from disappointment to he and I were both giggling away, and you know, before long, we realized that Jack in front of us was completely a parking lot, and we realized at that point in time we were out of the race. So lots of emotions, up, down, giggling like little kids, you know, outside of the car, realizing you're out of the race and yet still having fun. I think that's a blessing. You know, everyone thinks you arrive for race day and you go racing. Not really the case. You know, as any of the team members will tell you, we had to work hard to get here. You know, you're repairing, you're updating, you're managing parts, you're working with other teams, you're lending tools, you're borrowing tools. You don't just show up and race, you have to earn the right to race here at KOH, and our team has definitely done that. We have great cars, we have a great team.
The car's still drivable, and we're back now, and we'll be back again next year.